Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Rabia.
Hi, I'm Maria.
Welcome to Malaysian Generation channel. So today we are going to react on the part 1 North Pakistan, life in a traditional village.
From Aliena.
North Pakistan. Alright, ready?
Yes, I am.
Let's start it.
Let's.
Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I would like to give you a closer look into my first full day in northern Pakistan, where I had the very unique opportunity of going into a local village there and getting very close to the people and also learning about their very unique way of life. I have traveled a lot in my young 19 years, but never have I met people who live so different and so separate from our modern society. Big thank you at this point to PTDC. They got me in contact with the local people there. Also thank you to Anaya, who was the guy who gave me a tour of his village. If you are ever in need of a travel guide or a place to stay or guidance in this area, I will leave his WhatsApp number down below. I wasn't able to film everything that day because things got hectic, and also the video was actually planned to be a different one, and then things kind of turned out differently, so I will be kind of the narrator today to make sure that this video is coherent and makes sense. We took the car in the morning to meet Inayat at his village, and the cool thing is that in this area, no matter how long or how far you have to drive, you will not get bored in the car because the views are so incredible. We also saw these kids coming home from school on their casual way back home, which is not very casual for us. When we got there, he gave me a tour of his hotel he had just built, and then also they made us this really special green tea which only grows on very high altitudes and has a lot of benefits for the body. He also told me about the school he had helped open, where his aim is to give the children in his village a better education. Also, the girls don't have to pay any fees, the boys do, because he wants to make education more accessible for girls in this area, which is still a very tricky topic. We met a few kids on their way home from school and I interviewed them just for fun. They told me about who they are and what they want to do in life, and it's too cute not to include, so I'm gonna roll this clip now.
So, what's your name?
Abdullah, Saladin, Mohsin, Ali.
How old are you?
13,
13?
13,
Also
13,
13?
12.
Wow.
Sharma Soichi Silani.
Doctor,
Doctor! And you?
Pilot.
Doctor, pilot, and you?
engineer,
Engineer, and you?
engineer.
Wow, so both of you together. That's very cool.
We then made our way to the fields where the locals grow and harvest their food. Already when I started walking in the fields, I was absolutely blown away by the greenery and the nature and the sounds of the birds and all the colors. I felt like it was in a Hobbit movie. They grow so many things there. I wrote a list so that I wouldn't forget which things they grow there. Tomatoes, beans, potatoes, chili, berries, apples, apricots, and a lot more. The interesting part is that they don't go shopping. Everything they eat is grown organically in their garden or in their fields. I think the only thing they get from the outside is rice. Inayat, the guy who gave me the tour of his village, told me so many things about how they grow their food and which food is used for what.
This one is better than that. Not good, that's better than that.
Not good, but just better.
Delicious. Yeah, when they cut the grass, they just fold them like this and put on the trees like this to make them dry easily and to keep them safe from animals.
Also, the sweet potatoes. I have never in my life seen such pink sweet potatoes. It looked like someone had taken a paintbrush with pink paint and just painted the sweet potato. It was absolutely surreal. I was like, I want to eat that sweet potato. I'm sure it tastes very good. They only have 4,000 people living in that village, so mostly Inayat, he knew everyone. But because these were his fields, everyone who kind of crossed us was his family. So it was like, oh, this is my uncle, this is my aunt, this is this and this. Basically, they have a spring which supplies all the fields with water. They have these river systems which they build throughout the fields so that everything is supplied with the water. So we were walking up the fields along those small rivers until we got to the actual spring. I think that's where I fell in the water. Is that where I fell in the water? At some point I tripped and I fell in the water. You'll see that in the video.
This is the spring which contribute water for the whole village. The good thing is that in summer it will be freezing, but in the winter it get warm. So this is the quality of these springs here, and it's the only source of water in the village.
So pretty much the villages here get parted into two parts. There's a part with the farming where they grow their crops, and then there's the village. Now we're actually climbing up to a viewpoint where he said we can see the village really nicely, so I think we'll get some cool pictures there. So let's go. So he just gave us two options to go to the viewpoints. There's one that's nicer, but the way is way harder. He said it's really steep and a bit scary. I've slipped like 3 times on this track, so let's hope I don't die, but I want to get the best pictures, so I'm gonna try to do that one. Okay, so we're going up here.
I felt so privileged being able to meet the people who cross our paths and to be able to have a conversation with them and talk to them and even take pictures of them, because obviously this is not an area where tourists or outsiders normally go. This is their home, so being able to just like see them in their everyday life and how they lived was really, really special.
My name is Uncle Ismail, and he is 70 plus in the age, and he just went there to bring some dry fruit, dry apricot from there. So he is still at the age of 70 plus. He is just, he can walk there, he is healthy, you know.
Wow.
The viewpoint at the top was absolutely incredible. The craziest part was that no outsider had ever been there. Like, no one that was not from that village had ever been on that viewpoint. I was the first person, which kind of blew my mind. The interesting part is that the men in the village are actually very open. They enjoyed me interacting with them and asking questions and even taking pictures. For the women, it's a little bit different. In their society and in their culture, it's very much in their upbringing also to be very shy and secluded and not very loud or open. It's also kind of a separation between men and women. So when we were crossing, the teenage girls carrying down stuff and I was with the men, they were very shy. Like, they covered their faces immediately and they just walked away. But then the men went up first and I like approached them by myself and they were not shy at all anymore. They were like, oh hi, and they enjoyed me taking a picture of them because I was a girl myself, so they didn't feel intimidated by me. Most of the encounters that I had with the women you will not see in video or in pictures, as obviously I wanted to respect their privacy and them not wanting to be in front of the camera.
The goat has been following us literally for the entire trek. She wants to go to Berlin with us? Here. And now he's a 21-year-old guy and he's gonna look there like he cannot manage.
Wow, so nice.
I can't wait for part 2.
Yes, and I think I already know which place that I want to go first in Pakistan.
Okay, I think for every video that we do is we say same thing. Oh, this place that we are going to do. We are going to go first, but
I think this one.
This one, right? Okay, sure.
Because I really like nature,
right.
So yeah, this place is so attract me to go first.
Yeah, the village area is
North
amazing.
Pakistan.
Oh, okay. I am quite amazed by the 70 years old uncle.
Oh, okay.
Still have a lot of energy to go up there, because here in Malaysia mostly 70 years old, even over 50, if over 40, 50 years old. Our people here, don't have the energy and also
I have the answer.
the disease and all that because of the food. I know.
Organic food.
Yeah. Could they grow by themselves?
Yeah.
Only rice they take
Yeah.
from they bring from other place.
Yeah.
So, you want to consider about the gardening? No.
And I like the water flow.
It's beautiful.
Yes.
Oh,
And
subhanallah.
it's be cold when it's summer. And
It's unique, right?
warm when it's winter.
I thought they say it wrong, but it's true.
It's true.
It's the reality. All right. Okay. I'm going to change as well. This will be our first stop, inshallah. All right. Traditional village, and okay. I really want to wear the traditional Pakistani attire, clothes. Is like it looks decent, and then with a scarf.
Okay. Is anyone there want to give us a gift?
Wow, alright. Okay, yes. My favorite color is red and also purple, and her favorite color is
Turquoise.
turquoise or Tiffany. Maybe if anyone want to give us, I will be happy for us. Alright, just kidding. Alright, just kidding. Alright. Okay, guys, thank you so much for your support and love. We really appreciate, and actually it's overwhelmed. We feel very loved and quite touched, quite emotional for us when we receive a lot of support and love from you guys. Thank you so much. Do subscribe our channel, Malaysian Girl Rations. Share this video with your family members and friends, and turn on your notification button so you will not get
Miss our new video.
Yes, thank you so much, Maria. Okay, we have Facebook and also Instagram account, Malaysian Girl Rations. Do follow us. Thank you very much. Till next time. Assalamualaikum.